So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere. And as you can see, we've already started here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he shoots! It's there! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Garnacho. Buonanotte. Now it's Pedro Neto. In with the challenge. Kovacic. Nice looking ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's got away. Plays a sharp little ball here. Pedro Neto gets into a good position. He has found the way through. Vardiol did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Garnacho. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. No, that's been intercepted. Knocks it into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Haaland. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Ake.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cherki. Played into the middle. Haaland! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Taken back almost at once. And it's Bernardo Silva. Chalobah promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, that's fabulous. Ake. And here's Kovacic. Looking for the run. Foden is in a really good position out wide. Fernandez. Now it's Garnacho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pedro Neto. That is ended up in no man's land. And there's the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Ake. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And now they can spring out of defence. This looks promising.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, good-looking ball. Haaland might just make this. Now it's Nunez.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Caught offside that time. Five minutes till the break. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Ake.
That's good play from him.
Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. Keeper's dealt with that. Crossed in once more. And he gets rid in a hurry. Played out to the right. Chance here to counter. He is through here. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Chelsea with this to level it up. It's bounced back off the post. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Chance for a shot! Pass somewhat off target. Bernardo Silva. Can he get on the end of this? He's found a way through. Goes for a shot! It's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. And he's going direct. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Threads one in. Fernandez. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Oh, super find. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Vardiol. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication.
Oh, shooting chance! Matheus Nunes gets it away. Bernardo Silva, who's set up one goal so far. Haaland. And it's Nunes. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well measured. Matheus Nunes. Haaland. Oh, he's played it in low. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Out towards the flank. Played back. Great chance! It's off target and by quite a way. James. Now it's Pedro Neto. Now it's Buonanotte. Now it's João Pedro. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Ball's gone out of play.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 16, numero 8, Kovacic. Numero 10, numero 6.
Looking to play him in.
Lasciano il campo per
That has been
il
knocked
numero
clear.
14, il numero 4,
Haaland
il numero 44.
have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Half an hour gone in the second half. The message is clear, none shall pass. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Caicedo. Knocks it out wide.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Fernandez, ready to try one. Looking here to alter the... He's trying the shot. Oh, it's come loose. Can he stop it going out? That is a brilliant interception. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's shifting through the gears here. Foden proves just a little bit too strong.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And that could set him on his way. Now, can he find a finish? And he's quick to get it clear again. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Phillips. And it's Bernardo Silva. Lewis. It's Bernardo Silva. Spread neatly.
Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed.
Fernandez. It's a promising position. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto! Goal! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Chelsea give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
That's a good ball. And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Unmistakably, the San Siro, this most distinctive of structures, 80,000 it holds. We have already started here. Now it's Garnacho. Kovacic, and he was quick to react. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation. The raw power, the speed, the ability to find the net.
Shapes to shoot! It's in! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Cucurella. That is ended up in no man's land. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Ake. And here's Haaland. Little pass back. Reinders. He's having a go! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Reinders actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, that's a fine interception. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Good chance here! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Haaland! Garnacho. Caicedo. And it's Caicedo. It's a promising position. Palmer is onto this. That's been drilled forward. Chalobah cuts it out. Palmer. And it's made its way to him. Look at the space here. Decent chance! Oh, taken with style. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Chelsea are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
He can get that clear. Now it's Palmer. That's very neat. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. He's in a great position here. Caicedo. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Knocks it into space. Chance to deliver.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Reinders. And the counter is on. Now it's Reinders. Oh, it's come loose. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Delivers with whip. Palmer. Lavia. João Pedro. Palmer running with the ball.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Back into the middle. And that looks a decent ball. James. Fires it in low. Chooses to go back. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Haaland. That's a sharp pass. And it's Caicedo. Shot could be on. Chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Three-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he has been fouled there. And that's going to be a booking. Chalobah. Now James. Good ball, good take. He's being urged to shoot. And the finish!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cucurella, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Bernardo Silva. Matches Nunes. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Chelsea very much in control here, 3 up and cruising.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 20 viene sostituito con il numero 7.
And we're off again. That has not gone well. Lavia. James. And he skips past his man.
Pretty robust defending.
And he welcomes it in. Takes a shot! It's a goal! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
João Pedro really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Colwell gets it away. Can he finish? Oh, he's been caught. In he goes again. They've scored! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Ake. Decent progress down the left. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Haaland. Chalobah deals with that comfortably. Lavia. Played through into space. Pedro Neto in acres of space out wide. He is just caressing the ball. Palmer. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. João Pedro under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And it's Ake. Marmouche. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rodri does well to get it back. Great vision. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Pedro Neto. Nicely spread.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cherki. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Nunez. Oh, some tackle that. Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 6. Lasciano il campo per il numero 47, il numero 82, il numero 21. Attenzione, un cambio.
And another try! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's their second corner of the game. Rodri can get it clear. And he's gone backward here. And no, he's seen through all of that. And now a sudden chance to counter. James kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Haaland. He's in plenty of space here. And he's picked it up out wide. Pedro Neto. And now the breakaway. Well timed, excellent interception. Reinders. James does really well to win the ball there. Cucurella, nicely weighted ball. Oh, they can break here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Cucurella wins the duel this time. Foden. Rodri. Now Foden. This might spell danger. James. Pedro Neto. Oh, no question, that's a foul. That's the keeper's ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Spread out to the left. Reinders. Gets into some space. Here comes the cross.
Well played and well cleared.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Foden. Caicedo. Ruben Dias is the guilty party there. And the referee brings it to a close. Chelsea can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Palmer picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere. And already we're underway here.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role.
Fabian Ruiz! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Now he's off and running. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, it's Dembele. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Foden. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team, and some of the best brains in football have said that. He deserves it. He's got to be one of the most exciting players of his generation. What a talent.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And it's Vitinha. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Fabian Ruiz. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Fabian Ruiz. Vitinha. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Oh, that's fabulous. Now the delivery. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Kvaratskhelia. Matches Nunes, does really well to win the ball there. Looking to play him in. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Bullish header! And it's a goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Numero 47.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And he cuts out the supply. Rodri.
Paris Saint-Germain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Marmouche threads one in. Reinders picks it up out wide. Played out to the left flank. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He's in a great position here. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. João Neves. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Doué. Looking for options for movement. Doku.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Now it's Doku. Reinders. Short changes him with that pass. Knocks it into space. Dembele. That's going to go a long way. And he's quick to snatch it back.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He's picked his way through. Ruben Dias did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, nicely intercepted. He's got away.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Foden. That's a cute ball. That has not gone well. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're off again.
Paris Saint-Germain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Nuno Mendes. Chance here to counter. He is through here. Nicely weighted ball. Foden receives it in a wide position.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Donnarumma sends that a long way. Oh no, this does not look good. Marquinhos. Pacho. Hakimi. And it's Ruiz. And it's Vitinha. Great vision. Dembele is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And he's managed to get free. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva touches it. He's gone for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's Hakimi. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 26. Attenzione, un cambio.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Lee Kang-in, it's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Now it's Foden. Now what about a counter-attack? Now that looks a decent ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Kvaratskhelia. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, that's neat. And the finish! They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Ah, such a clever touch. Foden has got himself a free kick. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Paris Saint-Germain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And this is Dembele. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. João Neves wriggles his way through. And that's another good win of the ball.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Lee Kang-in was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nice defending, it's got the job done. And it's Vitinha. It's a good spell of possession, this. Aims beyond the defence. Can he finish? No mistake! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Paris Saint-Germain grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Kvaratskhelia, Vitinha. Hangs in a cross.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 4, numero 20, numero 7. Lasciano il campo per il numero 14. Il numero
Guardiola
10,
tries to
il
clear.
numero 9. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Now, can they get him away?
Il quarto
Plays it
uomo
across.
indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Cleared away.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Danger averted for now. There will be 4 extra minutes. Beraldo back into the middle. Cleared without complication. Fabian Ruiz. Tries to play it through. And that will be it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's goes for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And he has been fouled there.
That's going in strongly.
Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up the pitch. But I also like to see him play centrally at times. I think he's just very, very good in the number 10 position, and he's got a great understanding of that role.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Hernandez. There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Robertson cuts it out. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. He's had a shot! Goal! France! And France are in front. Mbappe at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Robertson. Szoboszlai.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. Conte. McAllister. And it's Szoboszlai. And that's put paid to a promising move. That's an excellent interception. Ekitike. Wirtz receives it in a wide position. Can he get on the end of this? Big chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Dembele. Dembele hurtling down that right flank. Kante has a look inside the box. Pinches it off him. Szoboszlai did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Engages and forces him off the ball. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, well played, well played. Now there's the clearance. Camavinga. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Ekitike. Saliba.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Mignon sends that a long way. Camavinga. And it's Robertson. Great vision. He has a look up. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Liverpool on the spot for parity. He has missed it.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second-guess what the keeper was trying to do.
And that has left him in a heap. Knocks it into space. It's Dembele! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Takes a shot! And that's off target.
Conte probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Gakpo. Now it's Szoboszlai. McAllister. Ekitike. And back to the keeper. Mignon punts it upfield.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It's a nicely shaped ball. Wirtz.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That has been cut short. And this is Dembele. There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Koundé. And it's McAllister. Szoboszlai. Ekitike.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Played back in. He's in a great position here. Szoboszlai. Threads one in. They're urging him to shoot. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he was quick to react. Szoboszlai. Oh, it's come loose. Koundé. Now Mbappe. Oh, it's Dembele. He's on it. Can he get away? Szoboszlai. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Camavinga. Turns and goes back. Liverpool still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Gakpo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Szoboszlai. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Ekitike! It's a threatening ball. Gakpo! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's gone looking for safety. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Gravenberg. Koundé.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 7.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Gravenberg. And it's Soboslai. Some real chance! It's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That's the keeper's ball. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Well, that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Frimpong. And it's Gravenberg. And here's Wirtz. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Tries to pass it through. Frimpong picks it up out wide. He came in hard, very hard. Has a look and plays it forward. Gakpo, and it's made its way to him. Koundé gets it clear. And that's a throw-in. Gravenberg. Well timed, excellent interception. Now that looks a decent ball. This is it then, now or never. Wirtz has it in a wide position. Now it's McAllister. Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Nicely spread. Now it's Wirtz. Thuram, spread out to the left.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Aimed beyond the defence, and it's been played through. Good read, needed to be.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 8.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 9. Lasciano il campo per il numero 19. Il numero
Endo.
26. Il numero 24.
Robertson.
Cambio di giocatori.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Jones tries to think it through, and that is expertly
Ci
dealt
saranno
with.
3 minuti di recupero.
Hernandez gets it away. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Swings in across. Danger averted for now. And now the breakaway. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Jones. And that is that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
That's where we have to end it from me.